What's up, speech class? What was my biggest takeaway from the relationship analysis project? Um, the project helped my interpersonal relationships generally by encouraging me to be a better listener and pointing out the flaws of my listening skills because of the listening inventory we did. This also goes for my communication skills because writing out what I need to improve is a good first step, and I've done this for everything that I want to improve in my life is just write it out. Um, Sorry, I lost track where I was reading. I now better understand my problems. One being that I pseudo listen because I get lost in my thoughts. Like I'll be sitting there listening to someone, and I'll just get distracted by something they say, and I'm just I'm not a part of that conversation anymore. Um, Also, it helped me learn that I need to stop avoiding conflicts to have a healthy relationship. I did this at my when I lived with my parents, and I do it at this house too, and it's something that I really need to change. Um, Grayson and I learned that our relationship is in the differentiating stage from this project. It helped us recognize that we're not going to always be as good as friends as we used to when we first met. We had when we were super alike, we did all the same things, went to the same school, always together. We're getting older, our life's changing, and our relationship is going to change because of that and be hurt because of that. So we got to drop some expectations from each other. What about my communication did I discover that was a strength? I think some of my strengths are weaknesses, and some areas are good and bad at the same time. For example, I avoid saying things to spare someone's feelings. And sometimes sparing their feelings isn't the best option. Some people, they need to be hurt. I need to make myself uncomfortable. I need to make them uncomfortable for the betterment of the conflict. I also choose not to speak out when I need to. That goes along with that. That's a weakness. Shit. Sorry. The strongest part of my communication skills is my ability to understand other people's messages without a good explanation. This also causes me to be weak because I already know what's going on, so I don't bring it up. And maybe we're not on the same page. They don't know that I know. And that's a problem. But I understand what's going on in someone's head a lot, and just based off of a lot off body language. And just things they don't say. What about my communication? Did I discover that I need to actively work on to improve? This goes along with my what I just said. I sometimes don't speak my mind when I need to. And I'll avoid conflict. I need to get used to speaking when I don't want to, or when it's some, or even just do something that I don't want to do. I need to get out of my comfort zone. And all humans just want to stay in their comfort zone, and it's something that I need to practice getting outside of, and be comfortable uncomfortable. I'll avoid conflict if I don't know the answer. So like I said, in my strength, I'm really great at knowing what their message is and what the answer is. But if I don't know that answer, I won't bring up the conflict. Because it makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. So basically, I'm really good at knowing what the answer would be, but when I don't know what that answer would be, my communication falls back because I won't speak up. What communication techniques have you learned this semester that will be most beneficial in your relationship and all of your relationships going forward? A communication technique that helped me improve my relationship is the pillow method. It helps me just dissect conflicts into pluses and minuses and say the best option. I use this in everyday conversation, especially with Grayson, because we'll be talking and I'll no, I'm right. I'm right, you're wrong. Let's just drop it. And I'll tell him I'm like, oh shit, I'm wrong. You're right. And he'll tell me, he's like, dude, I'm right. And then Like we're usually right when we say that. Or if like we're both right and it's like just like not important, I'll just say not important. Like I think the pillow method is gonna be super important in my life because like disagreements and arguing happens in like almost every conversation, or at least all types of conversations. So having like a quick way to see like the best plus minus ratio is gonna like obviously benefit myself and create a healthy relationship. Because also using the pillow method is gonna give me a way to solve conflicts so that I'm not afraid to bring them up. Peace out.